All right. This is a live stream that I did last night. Unfortunately, you're going to find that my microphone volume was rather terrible, and I had some issues with it that I didn't realize until after I watched the recording. Anyway, long story short, I'm going to cut this thing down to where you can see the highlights, and the highlights are this. It's me dying three different ways. Basically, I think the first way I died was from a Greydwarf brute. First time I had encountered one of those, wanted to try it, see what would happen. Nothing good. Second time, I believe, and I might have the order out of range here, or I might have it out of order on the first and the second one, but is the troll that I knew I didn't want to mess with. He smoked me. But the last, which was multiple deaths, and is something that I need to deal with the next time I play in live stream, was Eikthyr, this boss, this big, beautiful buck on steroids and lightning sauce that murdered me repeatedly, even though I came really close to killing him. So anyway, with all that said, I'm going to fast forward to those good parts and hope you stick with me. Sorry, stream, if you were in there last night for the craptastic microphone. You know, these things happen. If somebody had hopped into chat. Anyway, moving right along. Here we go. Let's go find these highlights. All right, I think I did get the order wrong, in fact, because what you're about to see here are some gray dwarves that I sneak up on, and I'm feeling most awesome, most excellent as I do so. And I'm like, let's just let some arrows go, no big deal. Should be fine. He's got the googly arms. We take him out, no big deal. There's his buddy, no big deal. Think he's got another friend that hops in here, yeah. They're like, hey, I'm here for the gangbang. I got it. Not a big deal. Like, I've lost count at this point. But these guys, they're not that concerning, right? Oh, no. Not so bad. Getting business done. Hacking away. Oh, crap. Look in the background at Big Blue back there, that troll. I'm in trouble. All the way in trouble. Yeah, this is definitely the first time that I die. And I thought, you know what? Let's just see. Can I swing on him? Can I step up to the plate? There's your answer. No. Dead. All the way flipping dead. Oh, yeah. Fair enough. We can fast forward to the next time that I die. All right, here we are with the next bit of effery. I'm roaming around. I was actually probing around, trying to map everything out on this island. I think it's an island. And it got dark, a little spooky dooky, you know, no big deal. But I'm like, I'll just keep going because I was so far from the house. Obviously, I'd already gotten my stuff back from dying with Mr. Troll. No big deal. Just another day in Valheim, right? And then I walk across this thing in the middle of the night without falling in the water, which if I showed it later, I was not able to do in the middle of the daylight. I got stuff being thrown at me. I was attacked. And these little homeboys, they're in the water. I'm like, all right, come on, let's come dance. I figured they would come up on the shore. No such luck. Nope. They're just going to hang out. They're just going to be there. And I'm like, well, okay, we can do that. And I still hadn't figured it out yet at this point. I'll wait for it. Which, yeah, I mean, just goes to show what a moron I was, but still waiting. Still waiting. Wow, it did take me a long time to figure this out. There it is. Finally, I get out my bow. I'm like, I'm going to wear these boys down. And I think I fill this guy full of holes for a while. Then he bails. And I thought that was going to be okay. I really did. I thought, well, that's okay. We'll wait for him to do his thing. He's going to go. Yep. I didn't realize he had a big brother. I really didn't. I don't see Big Brother right now. Like, here, let's tend this guy. Let's get these two. No big deal. Just shooting fish in a barrel. Big deal, right? It's a pretty good time. I thought. Until that dude back there with the bigger googly arms said, "What are you doing to my cousins?" Oh, wow. Did I start dropping frames here, too? I can't tell if this is the editing software or what, but this is the brute that came along. Yep. And there we go. Yep. You have died. Familiar scene. Oh, it's great time. Great time. So there's death number 2, which, like I said, is not even the highlight of this extravaganza. We're about to scoot into that, and I'm going to save you a lot of time because this was a 2-hour live stream, and I've cut this thing down to magic size. So here we are. We're bare naked as usual. Pretty damn close when you die. I go back, get all my stuff, etc., and let's fast forward now to the next little extravaganza with Eikthyr. Alright, so I'll cut back in here. You missed about 50 minutes of me just wandering around, exploring the map. I'm going to cut here because this building ends up being fairly important in my dealings with Herr Eikthyr. Not sure how much longer that is. Just wanted to pop in for just a second, though, because a grand part of the strategy with Eikthyr is having stuff in the way, and I didn't know that at first. I probably would have beat his ass if I had known this. I wouldn't have wasted time taking hits. But anyway, here you are. This is just some abandoned building I found out in the woods, fairly close to where he's at, and we will skip forward just a bit more to the good part. All right, here we go. There's our boy Hugin. He's going to tell me some stuff. It's all interesting stuff. He's basically telling me I have to summon this guy. And I think when you look at the rock, it says, you know, offer item 1 through 8. Didn't figure it out right away. As you know, I'm a little bit slow. But I get done talking to my boy Hugin here. I go over to the stone. I think I tried offering some things first. Yeah, nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens. And then at some point I catch up and I go over and read the stone. You'll notice the giant deer on top of the stone. And it says something about his kin. I can't read it right now from my little editing screen. But you're like, oh, it's kin, a deer. Cool. That's right. My friends told me it was the deer trophy. So, being the scholar that I am, I go back over. I think I figured it out here pretty quickly. Yeah, I think, yep, I put it in there. And here's where the magic happens, baby. Be careful what you wish for. Here it is. Oh, yeah. This was just great. He's a big boy. He's a big sparkly boy. Look at that. Oh, shit. I didn't know what to do. Like, I had the shield and the flint axe equipped and ran up to him. I think I got... Yep. I blocked part of that. I wasn't in too bad a shape here. Like, I did damage, but he did more. Man, I should have had the bow the whole time. So, I mean, that's the moral of the story. You can see about close to half my hit points are gone now. Just wasting health on this. It's just beyond stupid. Maybe the spear would have been a good idea. I don't know. I think I tried that later. All right, discretion being the better part of valor, I decided to run. He is on my 6. I am about out of stamina. I don't even think I was on purpose running towards that house. I think I end up back at the house, which was rather fortunate whenever that finally happened. So he's bringing on all this weather. He's been responsible for like all the animals freaking out and attacking your house a few times. So this is his whole MO. No big deal. He is still on my 6, obviously. You can see the sparks. All right, I'm just running. Like I'm flat out Forrest Gump right now. I see my fire. I'm like, hell yeah, that's why I edited that earlier. I didn't even mind being on fire for a second. He like cracks through there. I'm like, shit, what am I gonna do? I think I figure out the bow here pretty quick, right? Come on. Wow, seems to be a theme. It took me a while to figure out the bow with the last set of hooligans too. Oh, nope. I run up trying to hack at thin air because that's effective. He's already torn down half the damn building. This is bad news. But I noticed that he's stalling out a little bit. I'm like, At some point, I'm like, yeah, there we go. And I got the damn bow. There goes some more wall. This is where I started to do some real damage to him. One note you won't get because my microphone was all jacked up, obviously. I think I figured out later. And what I'll probably try to do the next go around is not use the wooden arrows. I need to use flint arrows. And I need to be getting after him with that bow quick. The problem's going to be, as you'll see, this house gets leveled. So I don't even know what obstacle I'm going to use. I can use some big trees. You're going to see in here at some point, like, dude can knock down full-size trees. Just boom. And I know from prior experience from chopping wood down in the forest that if it lands on you, yeah, you're all the way dead. All right, so he's still jacking me up. You notice, like, my hit points are lasting at ranged combat here. It's not too bad. If I had been hitting him with that bow around the stones, and maybe that's where I need to run next time, is down to the stones, because I don't think he can destroy those. That might be a solid strategy. Those things are pretty close. Yeah, he's just leveling this house. Like, I think that tree falling comes pretty damn quick. Dude has got a case of the ass against me big time. So we go on and on. Like, I'm feeling pretty good about it right now, though. Look at my hit points. Like, I'm still alive. I should be fine. At some point, I don't want to jump the gun here. I haven't figured it out, and I'm going to have to watch this one closely. At some point, my bow stopped working. I don't know if it was damaged. Wet. I don't know. But this was working. And I'm going to have to go back through and turn up the sound on this, because, like, the sound in-game was damn. I think I run back at him, so I'm going to spoil it for you. I do die. But look how low his health is getting. I boogie out of there because dude has torn that house down. I should have run towards the rocks. I really think that would have been the move. Oh shit, there he goes. Yeah, my bow's still working at this point. I'm fine. Like, I'm doing just fine. If I remember right, my bow just failed. And it is a crude bow, so maybe I need to upgrade that. This guy would have been super easy, I think, with 2 players. Like, that's just not even in question. But, like, I was wearing him down. He's a little slow. I was just using trees here. He's got me down about half, I think. It had to be... Like, you're going to see it soon here, I think. Yep, my bow just, like, at some point just stopped working. But, like, all the weather and his lightning and everything, it is some intense mojo. Yeah, I think my bow had stopped working, and I tried this, and this is definitely not the strategy. Yeah, I think he's just wearing me down quick. You saw how long my hit points lasted. Ranged combat's definitely the way to go. Maybe you even need a backup bow. I don't know. But I think flint arrows would have done more damage. I think we would have been done. And dead. Yeah, I was a little not happy about that. So, what I didn't know that I find out here shortly, and hopefully I don't have to edit too much, is I ran back to go to my corpse. I think I still had my, like, flint axe. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Got my little tunic and flint axe. I'm like, yeah, you always kind of want to have something on because you run into wild boar and all this other nonsense, you know, when you're trying to make your little corpse run. Oh, I actually closed the door. That's beautiful. So anyway, you see the weather's all clear. I have no idea. This is the first time I've ever fought a boss in this game. I have no idea what to expect. I'm seriously kind of expecting run back, get my stuff, and have to summon this guy again. And it's a good ways away. Yeah, let's showcase my poor sense of direction. Let's do that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to when I get back up in the area, trying to pick up all my belongings off my corpse. Here we go. Yeah, and I'm just fast forwarding here because it is a big map. Combined with my poor sense of direction, it takes a minute to get across this thing, right? So every time you die, oh, this is always fun too, the rivers with the stamina and the Vikings that can't swim that great. Anyway, every time you die, you got to run back to get all your equipment. Because if you're like me, you don't have 2 full sets. Like, it took a lot of deer hide to make all the stuff I had. So you want your stuff back. Like, you need to go get your stuff back, which is one of the biggest benefits of having, like, other players. So when I play multiplayer, I have that luxury, and I love it. But anyway, I'm running along. I'm like, well, hell, the skies are all clear. It's great. Getting raspberries. It's all good. And eventually, let's speed it up just a little bit more, shall we? Alright, so here we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Run. Go find your stuff. Should be great. Everything's still bright and sunny. Everything's great. I mean, he's wet. He's a little bit cold, I think. No, he's not cold yet. So we're just going and going and going like Forrest will do. And we're still going because we haven't quite made it there. So looking for my stuff. It's my stuff. I want my stuff back. And maybe at some point I'll go summon Eikthyr is what I'm thinking. Oh, and then his health bar pops up and he's damn near dead. I'm thinking, okay, look at the mood changing. Look at the weather changing. Yeah, baby. Oh, he's getting a little stronger. There he is. I'm like, I have a flint axe. Like a dumbass. I'll just take a couple of swipes at him and he'll die, right? No shield. No nothing. And you've died once again, Captain Dumbass. Yep, I did it. I knew it was coming. I think I was just getting late and it was tired and all those good things. And I take one more run back at him, which we'll fast forward through again because I don't even have a flint axe this time. I have nothing. No tunic, nothing. I'm running in your skivvies, running back to get my stuff. So let's fast forward this thing up. All right. You already know it's a long journey back. Here we go. 3 times speed. We're hustling. I mean, you know, when you're running your shorts, you're not hanging out. Like, I'm straight fisticuffs here, too. Knocked that dude across the river. I was pretty proud of that moment. Like, okay, little grayling. I think I have one other encounter on the way. Again, I'm just minding my own damn business. Trying to run back and get my stuff. Swim back across the river. So I get my stamina. All I need to do is get back to my stuff. My plan at this point was to grab that spear. Because I think my bow is like broken at this point. It's just not, it wasn't doing what I needed to. I don't know if it got wet or needed repair or what the deal was. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to figure that out at some point. Oh yeah, here's this other little hoodlum that wanted to get in my way. Again, minding my own business, getting my stuff. And Valheim doesn't want that. Valheim doesn't like it when Brian has his stuff. No, not at all. Not one bit. All right, yep, he feels cold. It's terrible. We're getting closer and closer and closer to both of the grave markers. Trying to make this thing happen. And a little bit further through the woods we go. By this time, I know that, yeah, here we are. Eikthyr is still alive. I think I got a wild boar on me. I've got no weapons. It's not going to go well. And I can't tell. I'll have to rewind here. I don't know that he regained that much health. If he regained any at all. Like at one point it looked like he was down there real skinny, but... So there's my stuff. And you've died. You've died. You've instantly died. So this is where I left it last night. I hope that my multiple deaths were greatly entertaining to you. Next time I stream, I think we're going to rally up some gear first. Just build a second set of gear. It needs to happen. And get after Eikthyr with some flint arrows. All my deer hide armor. And the bow, of course. I'm going to travel without the axe and shield. So I want to have duplicates on this stuff. And I'm just going to try and make another run for it. I'm not sure if that's going to be tonight or not. But if you'd like to stay up to date with the stream, you know what to do. You can follow us on Twitch. You can subscribe on YouTube. We're even on Kick. You can find us on X. There's all the places, but I really hope you subscribe on YouTube because that's where you're watching this, hopefully. And hopefully my suffering is enjoyable and entertaining for you. Until next time, thank you, YouTube.